Hi, I'm Maddie, and this is the True You series, sponsored by the makers of Slovenia natural LED light bulbs with TrueWave technology. To me, being your true, natural, and authentic self is about taking what inspires and brings you light and spreading it with the world. We're going to be talking to some really inspiring individuals to find out how they spread and find their true light. Hi guys, I'm here with Spicoli, a female pro SuperMoto rider. And for some of us that don't know, what does SuperMoto rider mean?
So SuperMoto is a sports bike and a dirt bike, and it's a mixture of the two. So you're taking a dirt bike and putting street tires on it.
A dirt bike, awesome. So explain your journey of how you've been able to find and then step into your true light or passion, because I know for a lot of people it's so difficult to figure out what gives you life and light.
Well, for me, just discovering SuperMoto in general, as soon as I discovered it, I went for a ride and I stepped outside living in the Caribbean. It was too small of an island to have a car.
Okay.
And then it was too big of an island to have, and I thought it was too cool for a moped.
Yeah.
So my friend told me there's a bike outside, try it out, I'll give it to you for the day. And it was a SuperMoto. I walked outside, I was like, what is this? I was like, it is so ugly. Why would they put street tires on a dirt bike? And then I rode it for an hour and called him and was like, I'm buying it. I love this thing. And then from there, I've just ridden SuperMoto and just kept on going with it, and then got into social media and influencing. And
right. And have you faced diversity as far as being a woman in the sport? Because I'm assuming, most of us probably don't know much about the sport, but that it's male dominated.
Yeah, it is, absolutely. There's, I think, only about 2 or 3 of us. But I'm the only one that was running this circuit, only female.
Wow.
So I was racing only against guys. And to be able to overcome that, it was very intimidating. The very first time I went out and rode, I vomited. I got so sick because I was so nervous going up against these guys who I look up to and idolize as well, because they're such good riders and amazing at what they do.
Yeah.
To try to put myself in the same category, I felt like I was a complete outsider.
And so tell us a little more about what you're doing now to get more girls into the sport.
So now I'm just trying to teach courses. So right close to here, the closest track is only an hour away. But we just did a course up at Willow Springs, which is about 3 hours north.
And we're in LA, just for you guys. So before this, you talked to me a little bit about how girls scantily clad, maybe bikinis on bikes, is a big thing for social media, because I do know that you have a big presence on social media and you use that to fuel your light and passion. So how have you found ways to stay authentic to yourself?
For me, it's just being passionate and just trying to capture exactly what I want to represent myself. And it's more of the adventure and the travel and trying to inspire with the places you go and what you're actually seeing versus what you're seeing just from myself.
Right. Having a true look into that industry when people don't know what it's truly like is that's super amazing that you're able to offer that to people. Has lighting ever affected you in any way as far as
absolutely.
the content you're creating?
Lighting is so important to be able to show your story. If everything is hazed out, or if it's very bad quality, or you can't see or show exactly some piece on a bike, then
and you want it to be as natural as possible too. Yeah,
you're not getting your message across. So if you just have that natural, nice lighting, then it also makes people, I think, be able to feel like they're there with you.
Yeah. Do you find it difficult to be yourself in today's environment? I just personally, socially, it's through Instagram and just day-to-day interactions, you feel pressured to be someone you're not, and I think you do a great job of.
I think when everyone first starts out and the influencing and social media, they always feel that pressure of what am I going to post, or how does it look, or how are people going to perceive it. But if you're really true to yourself, then I think that it's just going to shine through. And
how do you feel about people or situations that suck the light out of you?
So in 2014, I actually got in my first motorcycle accident, and I was hit by a drunk driver.
Oh, wow.
And it took a lot of recovery. Yeah, it was very intense. So it took about 6 months total recovery from the time it happened to the time I was recovered.
Oh my gosh.
And the entire time, honestly, he ended up being fine. I ended up being fine. So we were both fine in the end. And we both just kind of connected as well, just through our own experience. And what I really found is that it actually made me connect even more to motorcycles. It's a funny thing, but I really wanted to get back on the bike. I really wanted to go back and ride, even though it wasn't my fault. for what happened, and I knew that I couldn't be scared of it, because if I didn't get back on the bike, then it was one of those things that I would probably be like, oh yeah.
And it probably made
I'm
you
not going
appreciate
to.
it during that time where you weren't able to and like just reaffirm that that's your passion in light and life.
Exactly.
And it tested you.
Yeah, exactly. It was more of a test, and it really did feel like it really centered me in my passion of, and really got me to acknowledge how passionate I was for the motorcycles and for SuperMoto
Right,
itself.
that's incredible, because it's so tough, like things in life, to stay that driven for so long is such an inspiration to me.
Oh, you're so sweet.
We found out about Spicoli's True Light and now invite you to share your hashtag True Light by tagging Sylvania. Sylvania natural LED light bulbs with TrueWave technology offer the best alternative to the natural light spectrum to deliver natural light for natural living. They reduce eye strain, help support an improved sleep-wake cycle, and help you see realistic, vivid colors. You can buy them via the link in the description below. Until next time, stay true to you and the things that you do.